Hi everyone, it's Hidesh. Now let's go ahead to the next 10 kanjis. But before that, let me talk about something I couldn't talk in the last video. So in the last video, I talked about these 5 planets, just combining the element of nature with the kanji star. But there's something else that is pretty interesting. Instead of this star, if we add 2 kanjis below this kanji, for example, here. This very complex kanji, and then another one, this one. Well, actually, this one and this one is exactly the same. But these 2 kanjis, it should be read as yo bi. Well, we've learned that this kanji should be read as hi in Japanese style, but as I said in one of the previous ones, we often add voice sound marker when we combine, so it's yobi. And this part should be read as nichi, Chinese style, and this is Japanese style. So nichiyobi. And the interesting part is if we add this one to here, here, like that. Actually, it's 日曜日、月曜日、火曜日、水曜日、木曜日、金曜日、土曜日. And actually, this means Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So, isn't it interesting? I said this kanji can mean both sun and day. So, I believe this part means day, of course. And this part means, I guess, it's sun. Well, because it's Sunday, maybe. And I told you that this kanji means a moon. Does this have something to do with Monday? Because they're similar. Well, I'm not sure. Is that the case with these ones? Well, Saturday, yeah, because if it's combined with star, it means Saturn. So is that why it's called Saturday? Well, I'm not sure. But anyway, now let's go ahead to the next 10 kanjis. Okay, so these are the 10 kanjis we learned today. And from this video, I want to change the way I teach them. So far, I showed you how to write it and then the meaning. But I should be telling you the meaning first and then show you how to write it. So the first one, well, the first 3 kanjis, if you're familiar with Japanese chess, shogi, I'm sure you already know these 3 kanjis. Oh, and also maybe this kanji, if you know about a strategy called central work. Okay, anyway, the first kanji actually means, well, these are all very basic concepts. The first one, this one means, it means left. Okay, so let me show you how to write it. You first start from this horizontal line here, and then you make a long sweep to the left, and horizontal, vertical, and horizontal. This should be longer than this one. Okay, Chinese style rating is sa, and Japanese style rating is hidari, which means left. Right, now the next one. Okay, next kanji means, yeah, it means right, as opposed to left. And how to write it is pretty important because I have to be careful. The first 2 strokes looks very similar to each other, but actually they're different. You see, in this one, horizontal line is short and the left sweep is longer, but in right, the horizontal line is longer than in left and the sweep is shorter. So actually the writing order is different. So in this case, you start from this sweep. You always start from this shorter one and then the long one. And after that, you make a box here that is being touching this stroke. And there's this rule. Always when you make a box in kanji, you start from this line, and then with one stroke, you make these two lines, and then close it. Okay? Now, the reading is Chinese style. It's u, or sometimes you. Okay, Japanese style is migi, which in Japanese means right. Okay? Now let's go to the next one. Okay, next one, this one means, yeah, we've learned left and right, so it means up. Okay, up, or maybe above, whatever. Okay, now let me show you how to write it. The stroke order is important. You start from this line, short and vertical and horizontal. Okay, yeah, it's kind of came from this figure that is, upward. So it became like this. Okay, Chinese style rating is Zhou, or sometimes Shou. Now, Japanese style rating is very complicated. Well, I'm going to talk about a thing we haven't covered in previous videos. I'm going to have to talk about okurigana. But before that, let me show you this rating. Usually it's read as ue, which means up in Japanese. Also, this is pretty rare, but sometimes we use it as uwa. And, well, also, very rare usage, it's used as kami. But these are rare. Let me put a rare mark. Okay, and well, what is also pretty common is this reading. It's agaru. However, when we express this reading, we should put parentheses for these kanas. Well, if I do that, this part means it's called okurigana. Well, gana is supposed to be kana, and we've just put voice sound marker. So it's okuri plus kana. And that means, actually, the reading of this kanji itself is only here. This kanji is only a. But with only this one kana, it doesn't make sense, because it's always used as a whole word of agaru. And this happens when this word is a verb or maybe adjective. Well, because in Japanese, verb and adjective, and also sometimes adverb, they are all changeable words. I mean, they're conjugational. You see what I mean? So, for example, this word agaru should be read as kanji plus ga du. So the kanji is supposed to be only represent the first kana a, and we have to put these kanas after that. And the reason is this part is the conjugational part, or should I say declensional part, or inflectional part, maybe. So, well, this word means to maybe go up. It means go up. But let's say we change that part, like, for example, agaranai. So this part has changed, and this word means something like not go up. So it's conjugational. And also, it can be used as maybe ageru. This means to to make it go up. Well, maybe you can say to bring up, or you put up. So you go up and make it go up. It's different. We use different expression. Well, moreover, agaru and ageru, they are completely different verbs. These are two verbs that are independent. So maybe I should add it here as the reading with parentheses here, ageru. Well, what about not make it go up? It's agenai. Agenai means you don't make it go up. So it's a negative expression. Nai means negative word. So that's what often happens in verbs and adjectives. And we always put parentheses to express that. Well, in the previous video, I used parentheses too, but that was inappropriate usage. I simply used it to show you that reading is rare, but I shouldn't have done that. The parentheses should only used for okurigana. Okay, so now you've learned conjugational part for kanji. Okay, now let's go to the next one. All right, now the next one. Well, this means, of course, it means down as opposed to up. And how you write it is you start from the horizontal line and you make a vertical line and you stop it. Don't sweep it down. And you make a little dot somewhere around here. Well, you can see it's kind of this kind of figure. So it means down, and the reading is Chinese style is basically it's ka, or sometimes ge. And Japanese style reading is, well, it has many readings. Basic one is this, shita, which means down in Japanese word. But we sometimes use it as shimo or well, moto. Well, these are very rare usages. Okay, now it has some verb. For one, it's sa ga ru, sagaru, which is a verb to mean to go down. Oh, it has this verb too. Sageru, to make it go down. So this kanji is only read as sa, but it doesn't make sense unless it's combined with these conjugational kanas, okay? Or maybe sometimes it's used for this verb, kudaru. Well, this means to go down too. Okay, other verb is oriru. Well, this means to go down too. Many words to express going down. This one too. Orosu. This means to put down something. Okay? Yeah, many ways of reading. All right. That next one. Okay, this one. Okay, this one means, well, the middle, or maybe center. Yeah. And how you write it is you make the box, the long box first, and you break the center. Yeah, you can sweep it down. Well, it's a very important kanji that is used in the name of the country, China. Yeah, it means the center of the world. Yeah. So its reading in Japanese, Chinese style reading is this one, chu. And Japanese style reading is naka, which means middle, center, and also inside. Yeah, it's like inside. Naka means inside. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, this one. Okay, this one means large. How you write it is you start from this horizontal line and you make a long sweep to the left, and you start from here, from the crossing point, or it can be a little bit lower, whatever, but you make another sweep to the right. Okay, yeah, it means large, and Chinese style rating is dai, or sometimes tai. Okay, now Japanese, well, it's an adjective, so it has a conjugational part again. In Japanese, large means oki, but we need parentheses here. So it should be used as like this, oki. If it's not big, it's okiku nai. This means not big. Or sometimes it should be used as oi ni. Well, this means well, it's an adverb, like very much or something like that. Okay. Now, next one. Well, of course, as opposed to big, large, yeah, it's small. It means small. You start from the vertical line and you sweep up here. Okay, a little dot. Well, you can sweep this down to the left actually. Well, this one is not, it's stopping, but I think usually we sweep it. And on the opposite side here, well, this time you stop. You always stop this one. Okay, Chinese style reading is show. And well, this time it's adjective again. It's 小さい. But this part should be out of the kanji reading. It should be conjugational part. Oh, it's also read as ko, or maybe sometimes o. Okay. All right, now let's go to the next one. Now we only have 3 left, and these 3, actually these are colors. Well, so this kanji means, actually, it means white. Well, you remember, if we add another line here, yeah, it means 100, right? And if we remove that line, it becomes white. Well, actually, this one is interesting. If we add another kanji, okay, let me move this one. If we add this kanji to white, I mean this kanji. Well, this kanji means something like long life. It's kotobuki. Well, if you know about Japanese chess, maybe you know this kanji. But anyway, oh, let's learn how to read it. Read the kanji first. So, sorry, I have to show you that first. So how you write it is very similar to 100. You don't write this first line and you start from the second one, and the rest is same as what we did in 100. Okay, so Chinese style rating is usually haku, sometimes byaku. It's rare usage. Well, the reading, I mean, the sound is similar to that of 100, right? 100 was hyaku, yeah. So the way it looks is similar, and the reading is usually similar too. And Japanese style rating is shiro, which means white in Japanese. But also we have this adjective. It's shiroi. Shiro means just a nounal form of white, and this is adjective. Sometimes we read it as shira, but a little bit uncommon. Okay, now anyway, we've learned how to read it, and yeah, this word you read it as hakuju, hakuju, and you know what this means? Is that a white long life? No, actually, this means a long life celebration for 99 years old. You know why? Well, it's because 100 minus 1. So actually, this doesn't mean a color in this case. It means 99-year-old celebration. Isn't that interesting? All right, now we've learned the color white. Okay, now the next one. Well, this means Yeah, again, a color. It means blue. Okay, it's a little bit complex. You start from the horizontal line, pretty short, and you make a vertical line that crosses it, and you divide it somewhere here. And this should be shorter than the first one, and the longest one here. Yeah, you should curve it, and you put the kanji of moon, but usually you don't sweep it, you stop it actually, and you make the same thing as the moon, like that. Okay, Chinese style rating is sei or shou. Well, this is rare, and in Japanese style, it's ao, which means blue in Japanese, and ao is a noun form. For adjective, we use aoi. Okay. Well, it should be conjugation like aoi means it is blue, and ao kunai means it is not blue. Yeah, this is how we change the adjective. Okay. All right, finally, yeah, the last one, yeah, the last color in first grader. Yeah, actually, it means red. Okay. So how you write it is you start from this horizontal line and you cross it, and you make the longest one here, and from here you make a long sweep, and another one here, and you stop it and you sweep up, and finally you make the two dots here. You can sweep it, but this one doesn't, so maybe it doesn't matter. Well, maybe I usually don't sweep it, I think. And the last stroke is this way. You always stop it. Okay, Chinese style is seki or shaku. Shaku is very rare usage. And in Japanese, it's aka. Aka means red. And for adjective, we use akai. Okay? Yeah, so that's all for this lesson. Thanks for watching. See you next time.